I just wanted to, first of all, thank everybody who's involved in this organization. All of you know we're in tough times, and more than ever, we're going to have to hang together because there's going to be tough times ahead for at least the foreseeable future. And we need to make sure that the things we care about, particularly for those people who are in need, that they get taken care of. That's critical. So make sure that you stay together. This is the longest running Democratic club, I think, in the country, continually meeting. And so please keep it up. I want to thank you for all you do for the city. I want to thank you for all you do for the party. And I want to wish you the best, and I want to thank you for all your service, Barbara.
I say it's nice to get an applause. You know, when you come from the state now, no matter where you go, everybody just boos you. If you're in education, everybody boos. If you're with, you know, and the environmentalists, everybody boos. If you're, you know, government, local government, what it really says, though, folks, is that we have never been through anything like this as a nation. And we are hanging together. We have protected the safety net. We have done whatever we can to keep California afloat. But this is one hell of a ride, and nobody gets out for free. I mean, that's really where we are. But I will tell you, the Democrats in the legislature have fought to protect against tremendous odds, our arms behind our backs, governor saying you can't raise taxes, you can't, when we're faced with a $24 billion shortfall, and telling us you're not going to do this, and then the only recommendations they're giving to us is to cut the aged, the blind, education, disabilities, that's it. Cut them, eliminate healthy families, that's it. We said no. So it was a hell of a fight, let me tell you.
And I also want to share my challenges in this past year as a new state assembly member with all of you. You know, it's been a huge struggle. I won't repeat what Alan said. We are lucky that Alan was one of the conferees who I think every single day for 3 to 4 weeks heard testimony from thousands of people who were afraid to lose the programs that they had. And of course, recently, it was bad enough as it was. The governor blue penciled some items that are going to impact all of our lives. And I will be having town halls the last 2 Fridays of August on HIV/AIDS programs that have been decimated by the governor and what the impact of that is going to be, as well as programs for the elderly, because I chair the Committee on Aging and Long-Term Care. So we're in a lot of trouble. All we can do is stick together, work together, make sure that we elect the right governor in 2010, get rid of Arnold as soon as we possibly can. And I want to thank all of you for the continuing support that you give to all the local Democrats.
It's about the big fish eating the little fish. And the big fish doesn't care what color you are. The big fish doesn't care what side of town you live on. The big fish doesn't care if you're disabled. They don't care if you're a senior, and they don't care about environmental justice. And so I have to say with kind of a sad heart that, you know, it's my last picnic as an elected official. I'm termed out. I didn't hear that. But I will continue to fight for that little fish, especially here locally in the city of Long Beach, because we need that representation. And I know that you're all holding your breath. Who am I going to be supporting to replace me? It was a struggle, but I'm recommending and, of course, strongly supporting my husband, Uranga Community College Board of Trustee. And if he's half as passionate, as intelligent, as courageous, and as loving and caring as he is about the 7th District, as he is about our family, and as a husband and a father, then, you know, I have no problems. So 7th District will be in fine hands. And actually, we have some great candidates out there. I think either way, they'll be in fine hands. I just want to say that keep looking for me. I'll be around, and, you know, you'll hear from me again in 2012 or maybe sooner.
All right.
You know, I'm a teacher. These are tough times. There's budget cuts. I want to thank the Lowenthals over there for working to make sure our voices are heard in Sacramento. Alan fought, and so did Bonnie, fought you know, a great battle up there for our city, saved a lot of money, and brought a lot of money back to Long Beach, made sure it wasn't taken away, so thank you for your efforts. A lot of good things going on in Long Beach, fighting for the working men and women. A lot of good environmental things going on. Just saved the wetlands Tuesday night. Let's hear a cheer for the wetlands. We're not walking away from the wetlands just because the economy is tough. So thank you for coming out today, Democrats.
despite what the right wing would like to do, we are going to have health care reform in this country. We need it. It is overdue. But I want to thank all of you. You know, I look at table to table, and I say about 90% of you have been involved in a lot of the campaigns that you see the signs for around here. And it's without your energy and your commitment and your volunteerism, the Democratic Party in the city of Long Beach would not exist. And so we really, for those of us who've been candidates, we really want to thank you, because you've been there from the beginning, and it is so important that you continue with the energy, and we not rest with the fact that we have a Democratic president. As Bonnie said, we need to do something about the governorship and the lieutenant governorship, and we have to make sure that we have good Democrats in office in the city council, because it's very important as we look at what we're going to do with our budget, that we have the men and women on the council who are supportive of the working men and women, not only in the city of Long Beach, but the people who work for the city. So
when you see any of these rabble-rousers who disrupt our Congress people, doesn't matter where they are, other states, we don't care, they're disrupting any kind of discussion of health care. I'm sure you've seen it on the NewsHour. I think there are 2 or 3 ways we can fight back. We don't want to act like them. But there's one thing we can do. We can go up to whoever the person is, if it's just a few, and say, tell me about your health care, sir. I want to record it. You know, and then, you know, and do that, have a big gang of people doing it, have your whole team doing that, going up to all these people, and that kind of shakes people up, you know. And then the other thing that we need to do is what we used to do in our union meetings, Ray. When one of our members in UTLA got up on the floor of the House and talked and talked and talked, you know what we did? We all just left. And so I suggest that you get the crew together and you say something real intelligent, like, I really want to hear this person talk. All of you who want to hear this person talk, let's go out and have dinner and let him talk. Yeah. That's my final word on it. So everybody's got a job now, right? Even your next door neighbors, talk to all of them about how stupid those people are and how smart they are because they agree with you.
To encourage you and to encourage your friends, do not sign petitions for a part-time legislature. And then you may see signatures coming around to change the requirement to pass the budget in Sacramento from a 2/3 vote to lower that requirement. And I'd really like to encourage you to sign that one, because, you know, we can't pass a budget when there's good times. We can't pass a budget when there's bad times. The 2/3 requirement is just unworkable. And so please, if you see the petition to lower the votes needed to raise taxes or to pass the budget, I encourage you to sign that one. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon.